Well, sorry about that, folks. For some reason, I wasn't getting any sound, so I couldn't tell if you guys could hear me or not. But I made it back anyway. So good morning to you all. So good morning, Mr. Humpty, and good morning, Simply. What's good? Well, we're still alive and kicking. That's for sure. That's gotta say something anyway. I came across the skunk tonight. The fucker geared up his tail at me. Oh man, I couldn't believe it. But I guess I'm one lucky son of a bitch because he didn't spray me. Yeah, that's a big plus. That's a big, big plus. Nope, it didn't spray me. I just drove right on by him. He geared his tail up and was fixing to turn around, and by the time he turned around, my car was already past him. I was like, fuck you, goodbye. Yeah, it is a real nasty spray, but you know what? I'd be used to it because I'll tell you, I smell that shit all the time. Every time somebody sparks up a marijuana cigarette, well, you can't assume a skunk's in the area just because you smell that. So the people out here are used to smelling that shit. Me personally, I can't stand the smell of it. Oh, hey, Mr. Whistle. Good morning. Hey, Clark Kent, mild manner reporter for the Daily Planets. You're on the scene. Ah, yeah, giggity. Well, let's see here. All these skunk weed left my ass off. Yep, yep. Skunk weed is nasty. I don't know. Well, I should throw out that link real quick. Let me grab it. Invite. Copy the clipboard. And we get to come way down here. Dum 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 dum. There we go. Then I got to do it on YouTube. Hold on. Mr. YouTuber. Oh, come on, you stupid, stubborn. Okay, there we go. That should about did it. Okay, okay. I caught 30 pounds salmon, sold it for 200 EU. Huh. I don't know if that's good or bad. Different kind of currency, but it sounds interesting. You know, I heard a very interesting joke the other day, Mr. Kent. I'll run it by you and see what you think. Superman was flying one day, going around Metropolis, and he found Wonder Woman on the top of the Empire State Building, naked, had her legs wide open. Old Superman decided he wanted to take advantage of the situation, swoop down, get a quick fuck in, and take off. Well, old Wonder Woman was wondering what the hell just happened. The Invisible Man rolls off of Wonder Woman, says, I don't know, but my ass hurts. Was that you that did that, Mr. Clark Kent? Did you turn into Superman and take advantage of Wonder Woman in a vulnerable need? I knew that gets you to laugh. That it was a good one. So might have thought that pussy was pretty damn tight. Come to find out, it's an asshole. Yes, I did. Hole in one. Hell yeah. But anyways, guys, I went ahead and pinned the link to the panel on the top of the chat. Let me check here, double check, see if we got anybody backstage. And we don't. Okay. Yes, I did. Hole in one. I knew you would like that one. I just knew you would. How do you know so much stuff of Superman? Superman. Well, I was a big fan of Superman growing up as a kid. Shit, yeah. Everybody's still under the impression that what's it was the original Superman, which in fact I know better than that. Superman came out in the mid 50s. So yeah, doggone Christopher Reed. He was an awesome actor for Superman, but he wasn't the original Superman. You can call Kale L as well, Bulldog. Kale L. I hmm. I can't remember the original actor's name that did Superman. Leave it to the movie theater or to the movie industry to really tear up shit too. Sometimes it can be a hit and miss whoever it is they're doing. Um, Kal-El was his real name on Krypton. Oh, yeah, that's right. It was. You're absolutely right. It was his name on Krypton. His father was Jor-El. Jor-El. No, Jor-El was one of the evil people that got put in a glass and was sent. He was sent away. He was punished by his own people. Oh, wait a minute. No, no, you're right. No, never mind. I take that back. Jor-El was his father. You're right. My bad. A Dark Knight, Batman. Um, Jor-El was Superman's father. Right, right. Hey, Dark Knight, Batman. I'm Batman. One of these days, you got to come up on the panel and do that. Well, I'm. No more deeper like Christian Bale. Oh yeah, he had a pretty deep voice for it. He did a good job playing Batman. Been a long time, huh? Yeah. Well, I guess it's been a long time, huh? Richard, Godness, Gone, Godden, God, fuck. Ah, okay. That was in the being first. Anybody wanting to jump up on panel can do so. The link is pinned to the top of the comments. Come on up and have some fun, man. Get you a couple minutes of fame while you got it. I can do Christian Bale's voice of Batman, but that hurts my throat. Oh, yeah. It is kind of hard to get that voice of Batman. I can jump on the panel for a bit. Oh, well. It's pronounced Golden as Golden Gold Golden as Dinez Dinez. Goodness. Goodness, there you go. It sounds like I'm smoke when I do his voice, and I don't smoke. Huh, but I do. I'll make up for it. Be right back, Richard says. BRB. Be right back. You know, they say six was afraid of seven because seven, eight, nine. And I got to say, six was not afraid of seven. He was fucking petrified of seven. Uh, let's see here. Let's grab another Dr. Pepper. Okay. One fresh Dr. Pepper coming up. Oh shit! It's foaming on my lap. God dang son of a. Guys, I have a funny feeling I'm gonna have a sticky dick now. God dang it. Ugh. Ugh. Sure is good Dr. Pepper though. Ugh. 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 God damn. Ugh. Mountain Dew. You know, I used to do the Dew. You I also like Code Red too. Yeah. Can't do the Dew anymore on account of acid reflux kind of ordeal. But you know, acid reflux can be manageable without having to take their medication. Let's see here. Okay, I see in the background here you're going live in 3, 2, 1, 1.5, 1 3/4. Boop. You are now live. Good
Hey, bulldog.
morning.
Good morning,
Hey,
bulldog.
buddy.
How you doing? Can you hear me?
How you?
Can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you good.
It's been a while, huh?
Oh,
It's actually
hell yeah.
been a while.
Okay, so how do you pronounce that again?
Oh, it's Richard um uh Godinez Landeros or Landeros like that. But yeah, it's
Landeros.
or just say Richard Godinez.
I'll just I'll just say
It's all good.
Richard. It's
Or
easier.
oh yeah, or Richie or Rich. It's all good. Man. It's all good.
There we go, Richie Rich. There you go. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I always
Hmm.
hear that on live streams. Richie Rich or hey, what's up, Rich? Like all the time and stuff at nighttime, man. But it's all good, man. So also so like how you been, man?
Yeah,
It's been a while,
it's
dude.
great. And I know. My goodness.
Yeah, I know it's been a while, man. Yeah, yeah, we all live in this this whole this crazy world now, bro. And it's like it's like we all just gotta
Um,
just have faith and just be strong, and just not just one thing I'll say is stay away from all the news, right, and all that whole negativity stuff, man. It's not
yeah,
healthy,
I
bro.
do. I pay no attention to any of that crap. You know,
Yeah,
it's the
same here,
news.
bro.
It's the news is what's making racism and shit like that.
Yep,
They're putting out the propaganda to try to get people to fight, and it's ridiculous.
yep. It's all about fear and control, bro. Fear, control, dude. That is all they're doing, man. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Well, when
But
Trump gets back into office, he's gonna fucking clean some clocks again. He needs to.
well, I hope he does, man. But you know what? Like these past few years, bulldog, all this this whole vaccine BS and all this other stuff, man. It's like, dude, like just not like not just that, but just everything, right? In general,
Yeah.
bro, dude. I mean, look, all this stuff has just divided, even not, what, us people, but even families, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's sad,
Yeah.
man. That is so
It
sad,
is.
dude.
It's not
Yeah,
sad.
man.
It's pathetic. I mean, a lot of people are waking up to the bullshit, and that's the good thing.
Yeah,
You
true,
know,
true, true.
but is it going to save our country? Is it going to save ourselves from our own demise? Well, we'll have to see.
Well said. Hey, but also one thing bulldog that I want to bring up, right? Because look, for me, right, because I was born in what 75, right? 75. Look, I'm not against um you know bisexual people, right, or all the gays, right? But I just don't like the fact how what this whole new thing, right? You know, um, uh, LGBTQ, right? They they are just pushing their whole thing, right? Their whole the agenda, right, on on just kids, man.
Yeah,
You know what I
it's
mean?
not right.
And
They're a bunch.
and that's not
I
right.
yeah, they're a bunch of sick fucks that just want to sit there and throw a wrench in the system and try and get their way. It's just,
Exactly,
I
bro.
I'm
Yeah.
I'm not against them in a way of wanting to stone them to death. I don't agree with
Oh
what they're
yeah.
doing. I'm a Christian through and through. And even I can get on the bandwagon of saying nobody deserves to die for their beliefs or anything like that.
Yeah.
Because if they want to be that way and it makes them happy, well, then
So
guess
be it.
what? So be it.
Yeah.
You know, as long as they're not doing something that is reckless or malice or causes harm to anybody, fuck them. Let them be happy. Let them have their gay pride shit. Let them do them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not going to cram my beliefs, and my morals down their throat, and I certainly don't expect them to do that to me or my children.
That's a
You
great
know,
point, Bulldog. You just made,
live
man.
and let
Yeah.
live.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what? The way I see it is like, look, we don't hate you, people. It's just don't push your fucking agenda on, what, the whole world. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because we don't all
That's
agree
all we're
with you.
saying. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. But you know what though, bro? It's like um nowadays, man. It's like we have to be very careful what the hell we say, bro. I mean, not just in in society, but even on these all these panels now too, bro.
Oh
You know what I mean?
no, no! Let
Yeah,
your
yeah, yeah,
voice be
yeah.
heard. Don't hush up. Don't be quiet. Fuck, express your shit. You have a right to it. Even though this platform is built by people, whatever the case may be, and they can get away with their crap by putting incorporated behind it, doesn't mean that what they're doing is right. Okay,
Right. Yep. Yep.
and
Yeah.
it's only going to hurt them to silence people like you and I. It's only going to
Oh
hurt them
yeah.
because you know, even though they'll stand up and say, "Well, God, you're a bully." What do you think they are? They're the bigger bully. People, like I
Exactly,
said,
bro. Exactly.
in the eye.
Yeah.
They're seeing who the real aggressors are.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Damn, Bulldog, man. You are good, bro. With your points, man. Because you know what? All that's true. Hey, but you know what? If you want to hit me up on Facebook, but you know what? It's all good. But look, there are some YouTube channels that I actually go on like about once or or on the weekends, right? And these are channels, right? That actually let people like us, right? Actually, this actually let us, right? Actually go on, right? Um uh on the panel and actually have this whole discussion. And they, you know what, they welcome, you know what, left, right, you know what, um, uh, independent or just whoever, right? All because
Hmm.
they want to hear just all views. Yeah, yeah, dude.
Well, I'm not
And-
okay. Um, Dark Knight. I'm not trying. I'm not saying that racism doesn't exist because there is racism. There are some knuckleheads out there who are racist.
oh
There's
yeah,
no doubt about it, and they need to figure a way of getting along. It's not right, but when you hear the word racism, what does it mean to you? Because let me tell you, the way they're looking at it is only white people can be racist. And I hate to
yep,
say it, but racism isn't just with white people. You don't think
yep, exactly,
some black people don't like white people, Mexicans or Chinese, or Chinese the
yep,
same way, or Indian being the same way, and stuff like that. There's
oh yeah,
all different kinds of races. When you hear racism, it has nothing to do with white people,
exactly,
but
bulldog.
everything.
That is facts, bro. That is facts right there, bro.
Because I'm going to tell you what, I love black people. I love Chinese people. I love Asians. I love all different kinds of nationalities. I don't care who you are or what you are. You know,
Same, yeah,
if
same
it's a
here,
gay
bro.
person, I may not agree. I may not agree with their whole ordeal, but as a person, I would love them. Now, I do kind of draw the line when it comes to this shit about transgender bullshit. I'm sorry, I do have to put a fork in it right there. That is just pushing it.
It's all good, man. You know what? You know, like I told you, man. You know what? Reach out to me, bro, if you want to, man. But if not, it's all good, man. But hey, dude, see, that's one thing, bulldog. Like you said, right? About the news and all this kind of BS. With all these other, you know, you know, it's it's all there just divide people, bro.
Yeah,
That's all it is,
that,
dude. Just
that's
to
all it is.
divide us all, and that's what their whole thing is about, right? Their whole thing, their agenda's about just, you know what, divide the whole damn, country and the whole world, bro. It's crazy, man.
Hey, I got Caitlin here in the background. I think she's excited. I think she wants to go live.
All right,
Okay, girl. You're going live in three, two,
two,
one,
one, boop.
one. Good morning. Good morning.
Good
Hello,
morning.
Caitlin. Good morning.
Good morning.
Mm, mm.
How's it going?
Good.
Sunday fun day, huh?
Yeah.
Yep, it's Sunday fun day at work. Hopefully, it's not as crazy as it was yesterday. Yesterday felt like a full moon at work.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm not kidding, Bulldog. My clients were like, whoo!
And
Fancy, huh?
They
and it's
were,
Yeah,
almost
and they
time for
got
the
everybody.
barbecue.
They got people falsely hyped up over this coronavirus. That damn. Oh, you got to take the shot.
well, the, the,
It's
the
funny
Oh
how people.
gosh.
coronavirus is, the
Uh, it's
coronavirus
funny how
is,
they're not touching it no more.
the coronavirus is real because I've witnessed
Oh
people,
yeah, there's
but
no doubt about it. It is real,
there's,
but
oh, good. Oh, hey, Dago. Good
it
morning.
is real. I'm not saying that it's false. I just think they renamed the flu coronavirus.
Yeah, but you know what? Let me say this to the both of you, and also everyone
Go.
watching, right? Um, me, I actually, wrote this out. for like the past what 3 years, right? I have never been, you know what, vaccinated.
Yeah, me
And
either.
you know what, last um February, right? I was actually sick, right, for like about 2 weeks, and I had a cold, you know what, a sore throat, a fever and stuff, right? And um, my brother, right, who I live with, long story short, right, he told me go to, um, the hospital, and always said, bro, I'm not going there, bro, for no fucking, cold, bro. And you know what, dude, I just, rolled this shit out, bro. In 2 weeks, I was fine, dude.
Yeah, because
And I'm,
medicine
yeah, yeah,
was yeah pretty bad. It fucked up people pretty bad.
yeah. Is it fake? No, but look, if you look back, right, Bill Gates, right, who is the main guy, right, of all this BS, right? What did he say, Bulldog? Later on, he said that all of this is
Good.
nothing but a bad flu. He said that
It
shit,
is.
dude. He
Yeah.
and then you know what? I was like, wow, bro, all this time, bro, all this time, you shut the whole country down, right? And what, the whole world? I was like, oh my god, dude. Well, hey,
Yeah.
you know what? We should actually, not, say much about this because you might get flagged, bro. You know what I mean? Because miss information and shit, which is not cool. You know,
No, I'm not putting out misinformation. I'm just
no,
giving
no,
a
no,
mere.
but yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
but
I
but
bet.
but
Yeah,
what?
you can report the truth and they'll flag you. Believe me, I know that. I played a video that was put out that is literally off of the CDC.
Oh
CDC's
yeah,
own website. I got flagged real quick for putting
yeah,
out
dude.
misinformation. That wasn't misinformation. It was off of the CDC website. It was factual.
Yeah, true, but with any like with the platform, bro, like Facebook or YouTube or like with Twitter and stuff, they will see it, and you know how it goes, dude.
Well, Twitter is not that anymore because it's no longer, you know, uh, Elon Musk now owns it,
Oh yeah,
and
yeah,
he's
yeah, yeah, yeah.
more conservative now. So he may have loosened the reins on some of that.
Well, I hope so, man. It's actually been a while since I been on there though. So I don't know.
Yeah, even he fought this whole bullshit about COVID and all that. He packed up his plane and moved out to Texas because California was being douchebags, and well, be like that and come in and try to control my company. Fuck you. I'll pack up and go back up, and he went. He did.
Speak your mind, bro. Speak your mind. There you go.
And to get it to protect, and that's okay. You know what? It's your right to do, hon. It's your right to do, and you can do that.
Yep.
No
Yep.
one that's right you for it either. I won't permit that. You know what?
Are you in a
Everybody's got
dead spot,
choices in life.
dude? Are you in a dead spot, dude? You keep cutting in. I heard every other word, bulldog.
If you felt that it
Question mark.
benefited you, then if you felt that it benefited you, then that's okay.
Yeah. I was
Me, I don't
asking you
think
if
it's
you hit.
beneficial.
Yeah. I was
I don't
asking you
think
if you hit. Hey, BJ.
if,
I was asking you
if
if you hit a dead spot because all of a sudden you cut in and out in it and you had I heard this word and then I didn't hear that one and then I heard that word and then I didn't hear that one.
um
Oh, Lord.
oh
Good
wow.
old technology.
Hey,
Yeah.
And
um,
especially when you're outside, you must be still at work, Bulldog.
hey,
Yep. I'm at work.
one thing, that, I actually want to say, before I go, um, and, I'm not, gonna, knock on, my own family or friends, but, yeah, well, look. Everyone who I knew, right, who
Hey, DJ.
actually had the vaccine, right, they actually got sicker, right, even with more health problems, and,
Yep.
and you know what, they had surgeries, right, for all kinds of stuff and everything, and I was just like, oh my god, I was like, man, you know what, I hope they get better, which they did, some of them didn't, some of them passed away, but look, every time, right, they passed away, right, and look, they always had, right,
Some,
health problems, right, but at the end, they always said, well, they had this, right, but then they died of what, this whole, virus shit, right, all the whole COVID,
or
and that
complications
pissed
of
off
what they've
a
already
lot of
had.
fucking families, and then, and you know what, that just brings down a lot of fucking families nowadays.
Yeah.
That's all I gotta say. Hey, Bulldog, hey, and also, you two, you all take care, and I'll, talk to you later because of my cell phone's dying. So, all right, you guys, thank you.
Okay, brother.
Have a great weekend, and barbecue.
Have a good Sunday.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you've gotten that COVID shot and you felt it was beneficial for you to have it, that's on you. Have
Right.
it.
Yeah, but not
You
I'm
know.
not fully convinced. I'm not fully convinced that half of because I've seen COVID rid my facility and I'm not fully convinced that half of those clients that had COVID passed away from it because they have other health like you when you have COVID, you could have other health ailments on top of it. It's not just
That's
COVID.
right.
So I am
That's
not fully
right. That
convinced.
and it's the same way with the flu. If you'd have caught in the
Yeah,
flu and you had breathing
and the
problems,
flu
you
shot
had
and the coronavirus shot and the flu shot made me feel the same way. So I feel it was just a bigger flu shot.
right.
In reality, I feel like it was a bigger flu shot because, like, knock on wood, I have not gotten it, and it's been 3 years into this crap. Actually, 2 years, Batman. I don't know if somebody said 3 years. It's been 2 years. It, it started in 2020. It started March of 2020 for my where I was at. Because I remember, because it was a month after my favorite client's golden birthday. She had hit her 100th mark, and then a month later, this COVID crap hit our facility, and by December we lost 9 people, the most people me and my other coworker have ever witnessed losing, and it hit
Well,
for our facility. It hit hard.
here's a big thing that hit home with me pretty much. You notice that a lot of doctors and nurses lost their jobs. Why
Yes, a
did they
lot.
lose their jobs? They lost their jobs because they knew for a fact that the COVID vaccines didn't carry any traces of so-called COVID.
Oh no. You good there, Bulldog?
I'm okay. I'll live.
You know, I always ask
Party.
that whenever time you cough. Even when I think I hope I don't drive Dougie nuts doing that to him too. But I do the same thing to Doug. I always ask him if he's okay when he starts coughing. I've always done that to people even in my family. My aunt will say, "Caitlin, stop. I'm fine. You don't need to hang on to the alarm clock." I didn't want you to get flagged. I didn't want you to get flagged for copyright.
Huh?
Because I said I didn't want you to get flagged for copyright if you were to have heard my alarm sound. Because my alarm sound was the song Troubadour by Goodness gracious me.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, and that's the thing, BJ. Like even with the shot, you can still there's a 99.99% chance of you getting COVID.
Yeah, and when they rolled it out, they were guaranteeing people they weren't gonna fucking get it. And
Yeah,
then all of a sudden they changed. Well, you can get it, but it won't be as severe, and you won't die. And the next thing you know, the people that were getting shots were dying still. They're like,
to
uh,
other ailments that they've already had. And even I've heard some people, even on here, I've heard a couple of my friends on here that are from the other countries. One of them, she got the vaccine and she got a blood clot over it.
yeah, yeah.
It just makes like no sense
And
how
that came
sit
from
there and say,
Johnson and Johnson.
right, you're gonna sit there and say that, oh, you have a likelihood of not getting it if you get vaccinated. But when I work in healthcare facility, I work in memory care. 99% of the time, we only had 5 residents that did not get vaccinated because their families did not believe in getting them vaccinated. But out of the 5 out of 40 something residents we had, the ones that did get vaccinated that had COVID 2 years ago, the first time they got it. So, and then there was a third wave. 2 months ago, there was a third wave. We had it in our facility, and the ones that got it the first and the second time got it again. So you can get COVID more than once.
Yep, that's right. And here's the thing: those 5 that never got vaccinated, they're still alive and kicking today, aren't they?
Some of them are. Some of them are. Some of them aren't.
But I bet from the ones that died, they just died from natural causes. Nothing to do with COVID.
Uh, he was my favorite client. The one I mentioned a couple months back in January when he passed out. He passed away from aspiration pneumonia. And that was because he had already had COVID once before, and he didn't make it through that, but he did. But then he had complications of it, which was yeah.
Morning, BJ. How you doing,
Hey,
brother?
Jason.
Oh shit. Okay, I must have missed it. Okay,
Jason
I'm
Luff is
good.
Jason Luff is in.
Biden got it 4 times. Yeah, I know. And here's the thing: those shots that he took on that stage were staged. They weren't. They were fake. They were placebo. They weren't even a placebo. It was given by a fake syringe. because as they were rolling out the vaccines, they were saying those vaccines were put into a special deal that they had to take the
Talk about it
syringe
twice,
to
Batman.
actually to extract the vaccines. Well, they weren't extracting it from the vaccines. They were just pulling out the syringes from a sealed wrapper and already so-called pre-med. They were fake. They're trying to make people feel relaxed enough to get their shot. I think that was really shitty of them.
Ow, my back. Oh, I stretched too hard.
They were stating that a number on the vaccine was given that was put on a card that would get matched to the vaccine. You never seen any of them doctors match anything when it came to giving those people the shots on the stage. What was it? Joe Biden, Kamala Harris, so on and so forth. That was getting the shots. It was all staged. It was bullshit. And that's not putting out misinformation. That's putting out from their own words, from what we all saw. I don't know how many people caught on to that, but I certainly saw it. And their procedures in giving the shot didn't match the whole ordeal. Oh, Mr. Whistle says, "Hey, Caitlin."
Hi, Mr. Whistle.
I know for a fact Trump got it twice. Oh, he got it twice? I thought he only got it once.
Oh, Lord, Jason.
Trump didn't get vaccinated right away. He went to the hospital.
Yeah, I remember
That,
that.
that put on the treatment that the Democrats kept saying that was going to kill you. He
I
went on
remember.
that treatment. Yeah, he went on that treatment. He was away for 2 days, came back. He was healthy as a horse. He was
I
fine.
Yeah, I remember when he got whisked from on the um on the um helicopter to Walter Reed. I
Yep,
remember it made news
yep,
when he
that's right.
went to the hospital for COVID. It made
And
news.
he didn't get vaccinated for some time. I guess he did decide to do the vaccine.
Yeah,
Which one he went with is way beyond me.
yeah,
He doesn't talk about it.
yeah. And the thing is what's weird, like what's strange is we have we have the only youngest president we had so far within the past like several years. The youngest president we had so far was President Obama many years ago. And then when Trump got elected, he's in his 70s. And then when Biden got elected, he's in his 70s, almost 80. I guess people like older presidents, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, well, even the Democrats have
Hey,
regretted voting him in.
I wouldn't have it any other way, Jason. I love my job. I love my clients. I love what I do. And to bring the smiles to the faces with the people with Alzheimer's disease,
In
it's
faculty during the pandemic.
it's a world of a because just imagine for those of you who have loved ones that are trapped in the facility around this time that cannot see their loved ones. They have to see them through a glass window. Like we had to do that for a year, and now we got it to where our restrictions are down to where we can have the clients' families come in and they can go in their rooms and visit them. But for a whole year, from 2020 to 2021, we've had the clients' loved ones outside the building at the windows for um, the for the window visits, and it was heartbreaking for me to see a lot of those clients react to how they couldn't, because they couldn't differentiate the fact that they couldn't touch their loved one. So it broke them a lot.
Yeah. And they made these doctors play God in determining who lives and who dies.
And a
The
lot of the
thing of
things
it is,
I am, like
they
I said,
they built up they built up a lot of fear with these doctors about COVID so bad. A lot of them patients didn't even get care. They were
yeah,
put in a room and they were too afraid to go near them, afraid to catching it and stuff. And a lot of them people died under the ignorance of the governments.
I am fully convinced, Bulldog, that a lot of the people who have got COVID, like I said before, a lot of the residents that have gotten COVID, they and like people in general who have gotten COVID, there are pre-existing health ailments they have already had that have gotten
That's
it.
right.
So you don't know what caused their, like, for the ones that are elderly, that are really elderly, that did pass away from the COVID, but you don't know if it was actually COVID that had them pass away or it was the other ailment that they have, because some of them have TIAs, which are mini strokes. So you don't know if
Yeah,
they had a mini stroke and it got them, or if it was the actual coronavirus.
that's right. And as a matter of fact, in the beginning part of the pandemic, guys, if you can remember looking through your newspaper and finding the obituaries, never fucking talked about car accidents, heart attacks, strokes,
No,
seizures, none of that stuff.
it was all about the
It was all
coronavirus.
COVID.
They blamed it on
COVID,
the
COVID, COVID.
coronavirus.
Everybody was dying of COVID. That's just unheard of. That's impractical.
Uh-huh.
As a matter of fact, these hospitals were paid a fee to say it was COVID. If they were to report that the person died of COVID, the state paid them $25 per head. Yeah, I caught that news article too,
Yep.
and that was reported by a news source that was uh, putting all this bullshit about COVID out there in the first place. They may think vaccines work, but it's been honest. Vaccines are trash. Well, not all vaccines are trash. You know, there are some vaccines that do help and do work. It does what it's designed to do. But this particular ordeal over COVID, you know, a lot of labs were trying to seek out to get a viable sample of COVID, and they couldn't get it. Shit, the labs out here in California were suing the CDC for it
Yeah.
because they couldn't get a viable sample of it to test it. So what they were putting in the vaccines to combat um, COVID had nothing related around COVID.
Right. And plus, you know what was the strangest thing? I could not eat eggs for 2 days because the fact is
Throughout your taste buds.
it tasted like the vaccine tasted like eggs. I don't know how it tasted because it was shot in my arm, but
Mm.
it had the effects of some sort of, I don't know what it was, but all I know is I couldn't eat eggs for 2 3 days, and eggs are my favorite breakfast food.
Mm.
I kid you not. So something, they put something having to do with eggs in that vaccine because, whew, it
But
tore me.
yeah, you know, Caitlin, you did you know, it was a great thing that you stuck by to help people. That was wonderful.
Yeah.
you were in a position to do so, and that, I'm sure a lot of people are very grateful to you for stepping stepping up and being brave enough to be around them and help them
I
during
mean,
that
dude,
pandemic. So
that dadgum needle is like was like that big, and that's scary. I'm scared of freaking needles, but imagine a needle going in your arm that big. Woo! I was like, what?
Fauci, we want to talk about Fauci now. How Fauci is
I have no idea who
not who you
Fauci
think
is.
he is. He's not a good person. He's the one that helped this fear up. He owns. He's got a big stake in this whole ordeal related around COVID. Okay, he made the almighty dollar off of people's fear, and that he should be punished for. That was ridiculous.
Well, I gotta get ready for the rest of the way for my uncle to get here to pick me up for work. I will catch you next time, Bulldog. I'll be in the chats.
Yeah, well, I'm probably gonna cut off out of here anyway because of the fact that I'm almost off of work.
Oh yeah.
So, and I've been on here for an hour anyway.
Oh,
So
Bulldog.
I do gotta end up cutting out. I did catch your stream earlier, so
Yeah.
I watched it. It was pretty interesting, but yeah, I do
Uh-huh.
want to thank everybody that dropped by. You know, I hope you all have a good Sunday, and don't let the media or anything orchestrate your life. Live your life to the fullest. You know, have love and peace with everyone.
And stay blessed.
So stay blessed. You got that right. Yeah, Mr. Fauci is fucking dangerous. So we'll see you all on the next one. Peace.